Good morning. So we are in Salisbury Mills, New York. I have always loved this little town. It's very busy traffic-wise though. Actually, I'm surprised by how busy it actually is. Trying to get over to the monument. Let me give you here. Let's do a 360 of the middle of town. Let's start here. Give you like a 360 of the middle of town. And then we'll walk around a little bit. Talk about it. I cannot get over the traffic down here. It is very close to Newburgh, which could be part of the reason. Alright. So there's your 360. I had to get out of the road because there's just so many people. Yeah, the traffic is insane. Get across. Hang on, okay. So I'm going to try and cross over to the monument while I have a short break in the traffic here. Kind of running. I never imagined that this little town would be this busy. I guess because it's so close to New Windsor and okay, so you got Washingtonville on one side and you got Newburgh and Cornwall on the other side. So I guess everybody's in a hurry, right? Always. Alright, let's see. I'm going to step back so you can see it all and then we're going to read it. I believe it's a Civil War monument. Okay, so it says, to the memory of Captain Isaac Nicole. Hang on, I'm going to climb up here. Yeah, it does say Gettysburg on the bottom there. Okay, so to the memory of Captain Isaac Nicole. And then it says the division and the men from. They really need to clean this monument because I really can't read that. Hopefully you guys can. Yeah, it needs some work. Alright, so from up here, I'm gonna again give you a kind of 360 view. Alright, now let's try to cross the road again. I'm going to show you guys an old railroad bridge that I love. And show you a building that I absolutely love. I have actually done quite a few art pieces involving this building that I'm going to show you. I don't know why. I just love it. We're going to work our way that way. If the traffic ever subsides enough. Alright, they're going behind me. They're going behind me, so we're going to go this way. Oh my gosh. Like I said, I cannot get over the traffic. This is just nuts. Alright, so we're not going to go to the building first. We'll go to that on the way back. And take you this way first. I gotta get over to the sidewalk somehow. Oh my gosh. Dodging the cars. I wanted to show you this from the other side. But I might have to stand on this side and talk about that side. I'm gonna show you this first though, because this is pretty. And there's the old railroad bridge. Kind of picture perfect, isn't it? We're gonna keep walking. Look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? I'm gonna go look at it from down there. Alright, so the sidewalk ends you the church quick. But with no sidewalk, this is about as close as we're gonna get to the church. All right, guys, so we're gonna go back, and this town is basically known for its paper mill that it had. I believe it was called the Arlington Paper Mill, and it was established in 1840, and they made the highest quality of paper around. And the paper was sold to England, Australia, New York City, and all the great works were printed on the paper from Salisbury Mills. So I'm going to turn around as soon as the traffic stops, and I'm going to show you the area where I believe the paper mill was. Now, can you see that? I can't go over there because there's nowhere to stand. This is reminding me of Montgomery when I tried to get to that house to show you that house and I couldn't get across the road. Anyway, I believe the paper mill, this is kind of a dam. All right, there's this river is the Moona Creek. And there is a dam at the end there, and then there's a drop off. And the way the historical books read is that the paper mill was built on the precipice of the cliff on Murderer's Creek. And this creek was known as Murderer's Creek back then. Thankfully, they changed the name. There's folklore that says that it has to do with an Indian raid, but they have never been able to verify that. It's kind of just an old wives' tale, I guess. But I believe that that paper mill must have sat right there in that area that we're looking at, because it does drop off after that. Like I said, don't quote me because I don't know for a fact, but when you read the archives, that's how they describe it. And that, to me, would be the area. That hill up there, where all the houses are, seems like a very quiet and beautiful street. It's funny because when you look up Salisbury Mills, it'll say that it's a quiet town. Does this seem quiet to you? Because I'll tell you what, this does not seem quiet in the least bit. Even I'm talking louder than I normally do, so you guys can hear me over the traffic. Hopefully I'm not being too loud. Alright, I'm going to do a 360 again here. We're really not going to stay here long because the traffic is just too much. But it's a cute town. I've always loved this little town, and now I'm going to take you to show you the bridge of my favorite building. I do not know why this is my favorite building. It just is. And out of all the buildings that I've photographed and drawn through the years, this is the one that I gravitate to the most. There's just something unique about it. So here's the trestle. We're not going to walk onto it because I don't know the state of it. But we can walk up to it, I suppose. Kind of walk up to it. Looks like people have walked over it, but it's beautiful. Oh yeah, that is not in good shape at all. Look at that. Holy cow. Beautiful back here though. Can listen to the creek. Once you get back here, it does become rather quiet. An old building. This is the building that I love, but I'll show you it from the other side. Some people might not even find it beautiful, but I do. It's just the way like the stone is exposed in certain places. Okay, so this is the building that I love. Pictures of it from the other side for you too, but it says Keller's in the window. This truck's been parked here for as long as I could remember. It does look like there's vehicles inside. But yeah, I love that building. There's just something that is so artistic about it. It just keeps going, you see? It's a huge building. Okay, so this part of the building looks like it's in bad shape. See the daylight through the roof up there? Okay, so I want to cross over, get pictures of it from the other side. We should just walk up the quiet street. Just walk up and walk through on the quiet street. Let's do that. Hopefully that street is quiet. Alright, I'm going to show it to you this way. And then we'll go up on the quiet street. You can hear the snow melting. I want to get over and walk on, like, I guess it's sort of a sidewalk, but not really. Safer than walking in the road. So sorry about the sun glare, but that is my favorite building in all of Orange County. There's a lot of unique and cool buildings in Orange County, but that to me is the one that I like to draw. Just something about it. This is a beautiful place here. Look at that. And I know why they installed the shrubbery, because without it, I'd imagine the traffic would be too much. Okay, I gotta get over in the snow here. Oh, he's turning. Let me guess. Another delivery. Yep. Like I said, play the drinking game. Take a sip every time you see a delivery. Okay, so I will say that as beautiful and as quaint as this little village is, this is not a walking friendly village whatsoever. So if you live here and you have a dog, I could see it being a total challenge. Cute little building here. I hear the dog. Yeah, if you lived here, you would absolutely need a yard for the dog, because trying to dog walk would not be easy. I do hear dogs though everywhere. It's finally beautiful weather-wise. We've had a few sunny days. The snow's all starting to melt. It's in the 40s. Beautiful. And I'm about out of shape because I have not walked in a couple of weeks. Let's walk the quiet street. Getting all the dogs going. Sounds like all the dogs in town have got them all barking. Just doing their job. Look at the view from up here. You can see the mountains. On that mountain over there is Cornwall. Hear the wind chimes? That's beautiful. Rather hear that than the traffic. Actually, that sounds more like church bells. It's wind chimes, but it sounds like church bells. I know I sound winded. Like I said, I'm out of shape from not walking there for a couple weeks. Holy cow. Pretty steep hill too, but I should not be feeling this winded though. So it's good. It's good I'm out here soaking up the vitamin D. These are obviously the parking spots for the houses, but kind of look down on the town. Like I said, I got the dogs really going to town on everything. Get a landscaper. See? Hopefully he had a great winter. It was definitely good for snowplowers. Best winter we've had in a while for that. Hang on 1 second. Guy just asked me if he could help me. Weird to see people walking in the neighborhood, I'm sure. I told him I was doing a video of Salisbury Mills and how much I love this town. He was like, oh, okay. I mean, you know, you can't blame them. It's a residential street. You know, see somebody you don't know walking down the street, taking pictures. You wonder why. Neighborhood watch along with the dogs. It's a good thing. It's truly a good thing. Everybody should be vigilant. Oh wow, look at this building. Look at the doors on this building and the old glass. Gosh, I love that. Well, like I said, this is an old town. I don't remember the date that it was incorporated, but it is definitely an older town. I will, I'll put the information on Salisbury Mills in the description for you guys. This video is not going to be a really long one because I'm not going to walk on the main roads here, and we are almost to the end of this road. That road that you're looking at up ahead where you see the traffic, that's 94. And if you go left, it takes you to Chester. If you go right, it'll take you down to New Windsor. Nice to get a walk in though on this beautiful day. Look at how blue the sky is. Oh, listen, listen, listen. You hear that? Melting snow. It's such a wonderful sound. Spring is coming. Next week we have to, what is it, spring forward? That's happening next week already. All right, guys. We've come to the end of the road. And, wow, that's a cool building too, isn't it? That is so cool. I bet in the summer when the vines are blooming, that's art in itself, isn't it? It's a very artistic town. Okay, one more shot of the building I love, and I'll let you all go. Hope you guys have a wonderful day, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.